It's time to go shopping. Hey guys, come on in. Say now, whatever happened to that smiley headwind guy? Did he really get out of here like I'd been hearing, or what? Ah, more stuff to buy, and that thing. Twilight Shard, rank 5 talisman. When fighting, flinging the orb into the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage of +2. Oh, only flinging though. So specifically you need to specialize in flinging instead of bringing it in yourself, but it's an option. I think I'm gonna sell you, cause like you're Headwind's item, and you're gone. Sorry, Headwind, but I need money, and you don't exist anymore. And I'm fairly confident he's not coming back. I wonder if I'll get more money now, or more high-value things that I can possibly sell off for better, now that we're doing in this situation. Curious about that. Okay, so you're an item to be sold. You're worth more than the freaking Headwind item. Dang. Lucrative contract. Bonus quickness, Titan Tooth. I don't think I want to sell any of my special items I can actually use. I only sold Headwinds because it's specifically only theirs. That's the Unlearned Mastery one, no thank you. Once per Rite, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it's restored by +5. Ooh. The safety net is tempting considering the risk involved. I might buy that because it can help me. I don't know if it's worth upgrading, because unless you can get it upgraded a whole lot, it might just get extinguished again in one more hit. But I might buy that just to give me one more bit of durability during the liberation rites that you need in order to let people go, otherwise you lose them, and that would suck. This was rank 10. Yeah, faster than usual. Okay, so this is... the highest one we have is just +3? +2, +2. So it's mixed. Okay. Ooh, adversaries banished take longer to come back. It's only at 1 second though when it's halfway upgraded, so I'd have to upgrade it quite a bit to get it higher than 1 second. It'd just be 2 seconds. And this is the one that if you douse the adversary's pyre, the bearer's pyre is restored by up to 5. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because that's life leech. I think I want life leech. I really hope it means what I think it means. You just go in and that's it, right? What's the one I have already? When plunging into the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage of +6. Kerfang. What's dousing mean? There's plunging, and then there's throwing. Is dousing just anything that goes in? I'm just gonna have to take the risk and hope that it means what I think it means. Because if I can get life leech, then that's pretty great as a defensive measure. Let's buy some of these upgrade items. Ah, mole guaitais. I generally just want to have all these I can. Oh, messed that up. This is really the one time I should be using the mouse, because I don't like the mouse for the combat, but that doesn't really matter. Can I sort your inventory? Is that how this works? I can, can't I? So I can sort yours a bit to make it make more sense. So here's the nonsense I've sold off already. This is the thing I'll never buy, probably, because it lets you relearn Masteries, but I'm hopefully making the right calls to begin with. These two give you bonus stats. No. That one. I wonder if they'll stay in the right order or not. This is bonus damage, bonus movement speed, maximum range, banishing skills. And movement speed kind of goes with these guys, honestly. These are offensive attacks. That's bonus damage, and this is the come back to life one. Little attempt at sorting, but it's honestly probably mostly not going to work. It's fine. I don't think I specifically want to sell anything. The what I'm most tempted by is maybe lucrative contract, because I don't know if I'll use it anymore. If I'm going to get money at these intervals, then just getting something that slowly seems a little much. But I think for now I'll wait. Come see us again, guys. I think it's time to commence the rite. This is a liberation rite, isn't it? Wait. No, this isn't a liberation rite. This is just a rite, so we're fine for now. Give me a chance to learn and test out this new difficulty level. Here, among the harsh formations of the nest of Trieste, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the accusers. Vindictive triumvirate that conducted many liberation rites in the past, but seldom prevailed. I just called the accusers because they hate us, because they keep losing. Then the little imp Tizo flutters up to you. Tizo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendl. Is that why they're so mad at you all the time? Tizo seems to be indicating that Lendl has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain anything further, the stars begin to call to you.
Ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the accusers. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the accusers. Little imp Tizo screeches something, cautioning you all to stay alert. But then someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. Ha ha! Caught out, you miserable beast, I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks. Tizo is angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid to him by Lendl. How much of a trap can it be? It's clearly like a location we're going to specifically go to for the rites. Silence, fiend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended here and now. And you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again. Are you just saying your evil's going to be ended? Did he rob you? Oh, so he was going to win, and Tizo won, probably, or his team won. Maybe Tizo made a decisive choice. A decisive move, I mean. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Haub the Swallow. Let me show him now that he is a disgrace. The first of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Gracious and the Accursed, or the Accursed. An imp of rare intellect, he showed a compassion to Soliamur after he fell into exile. So apparently this imp specifically is a follow-up of Haub. Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lendl in the past, Lendl evidently has not let go. He's got an old grudge against the Nightwings. Well now. Plus 35? I don't like that. Come, accusers. Let us make clear to those fools that we are strong now, stronger now than ever. You sense Lendl speaks the truth. The accusers are more capable than before. I imagine they all will be. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain Talismans and Masteries. Each of the 8 scribes develop certain strategies and pass them down to his or her triumvirate. Do not underestimate them.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
We can learn about the accusers specifically, which I haven't done yet, but we might as well check their masteries now. So you have Shared Tenacity. His allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. That's a lot. The warriors of the Saurian Legion fought tirelessly against the countless enemies. And then you have Ashen Coal, plus 35. That's an upgraded one. What rank is that? Rank 35. Oh. Maybe they don't stop at 25 then. I thought 25... I thought 20 might be the cap, but because it was all glowy, but maybe not. Maybe it's a cap for that particular item I was looking at. This person has 2. Wait, how are they gaining masteries if they can't fight against anyone besides us? Were they that close to mastering all this stuff? No, this person gained 2 levels somehow. While Bearer's Pyre has more heart than the adversaries, Bearers deal bonus damage. Oh. So while their flame is higher than mine, they also do bonus damage. Living Flame is a cool upgrade. It has clear synergy with the other item. That's neat. When power casting, your aura travels in a wider, longer line. 50% more stamina, linear gem sprint more. Than Darbin. Oh, you have it too. Okay. At least it only happens to them, though. So the other guy doesn't have the power. It's not a universal upgrade. Like, it's... I mean, 2/3 of them have it, so it still, like, sucks, but... It's not universal, which means that it's not stacking the two to do plus 12 or something. This seems like more old... They have, like, the same upgrades. This seems like all the more reason for me to make sure I have that life leech thing and hope that it does what I think it does, because otherwise we'll be in some trouble trying to do this. What does yours do again? Yeah, you're the one that has the bouncing skill, which seems like it'd be pretty cool. Tizo. Oh, that's something I should double check on. Right. So you want to use it as somebody that's going to be scoring points a lot, probably, because if it's not on someone who scores points a lot, then you won't have the life leech. It's not a universal life leech, it's a life leech for that particular character. Something to be careful about. Might be Tizo's chance to prove himself, though, perhaps? How much can I upgrade it, by the way? 3, so that's... Let's take a look at this. That's plus 6. Let's try that. I'm gonna see how much I can upgrade this. Plus 7. Plus 8. Does it go up to 9 now? Plus 9. There we go. That's a lot. And if I can fly carefully, I might be able to go around them for someone like Tizo. What's your quickness at? 10? 10. Yeah, you're pretty good, Gilman, with 25. And you have 16. But you have a pretty good item that I might want to stick with. I don't really want to overlevel these two characters that are already doing pretty well at this point. So I might go with, like, Faye and Tizo and maybe Gilman. I like Gilman because I'm good at taking out... I'm often at least decent at taking out enemies with Gilman, which can come in handy. Tizo can fly, which might be decent for escaping with the ore, but I'm not really sure. I hate being uncertain about this stuff, but I'm not super practiced with some of these characters. Let's see. This is a small bonus to my own team, which won't help that much, so let's not go with that. You recover all stamina immediately would be pretty good, but 2 quickness. Just do bonus damage to the enemy Pyre. I think I'll do one and the other. So one of you will have life leech and one of you will do bonus damage. Let's give you bonus damage. I mean, the life leech, and let's give you the bonus... This is the bonus damage here. So plus 6 damage to the enemy, plus 9 at recovering ours. That'll hopefully help out. Okay. Tizo.
Tizo.
And then... Faye.
Faye.
Terias?
And then Gilman.
Sir Gilman, it is done.
This knight shall not stand idly by while the diminutive Tizo suffer such slurs. Neither means the wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom. In my moment of triumph, I shall never forgive him, or any of you. Even though you've never met any of us, but you don't know that, maybe? Or they don't understand that, at least.
Begin.
How you doing on the other side of that hole? Huh? Whoop!
How careless. Your adversary's Pyre is the first.
There's minus 15. Wasn't that supposed to help us? Help out ours? Did that happen or not? We still have 100. Does dousing just not... I guess it just doesn't mean what I think it means. There we go. Yeah, I just don't think that... I don't think I know what dousing means. Because... Does dousing mean you completely defeat the enemy's Pyre? But then at that point it doesn't matter if I'm getting bonus, does it? Hold still, you misbegotten little pox. We are not finished with you yet. Tito utters at Lendl a slew of absolute worst imp profanity. Your curses could not possibly affect me any further, you foul spawn, for you have taken everything from me already. But if I am to be trapped in this forsaken hole with you for the remainder of my days, then I shall see to it that yours shall be as doleful as my own. Just not getting along, are they? Ow.
Their talk means nothing in the rites.
Gotcha. I'm here still. Ah, you got me that time.
Some of your flame. The Nightwings seem to be falling behind.
Are we falling behind? Oh, well, we started off behind. I guess that's true.
A banishment.
You got yourself. Ow. That was a bad call. Hey there. God damn, he is fast. Gotcha.
Sir Gilman plunges into the fire. I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck?
Ah, there goes that. Alright, Faye. Nope, I thought I was gonna make that.
I'd be rather angry.
Got you. Oh, they're camping the other side. That was an accident, though, mostly. Oh, crap. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's pretty bad, too. I really got myself in trouble there.
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
No. What? Jesus. God,
How fortuitous.
Sometimes this game just moves so fast that I can't even process what's happening sometimes. I'm like, the fuck? Hello.
Glory. Perhaps you are worthy.
Oh, I meant to fling it. Oh, no. Nope. I'm bad at this. Okay. No. Nope. Nope. Got it.
Faye, douse the flame.
Have I defeated their advantage yet, finally? Yes. Okay.
Gilman banished.
Oh, that was just a very ineffective dash. Oh, Gilman. Oh, I didn't even notice that Gilman had it.
Plunged into your pyre.
When the camera was panning around, I lost track of what was going on and who had the ball. I didn't realize they even had it. Bye-bye.
Beauteous.
Wait, that gave me it? Wait, I don't understand. Did that give me +9? Why'd that give me +9? I don't understand what dousing means. I wish I knew, but I don't know what the word dousing means in this game's context. I finally got +9 for some reason.
Once more like that and we are finished.
Does it mean, is dousing what you call it when you fly into it? Maybe? No, I dropped it. Bye-bye. Oh god, they spawned in time. Didn't think they would.
And it is done.
Maybe that is what dousing means. I don't know.
Nightwings once again prevail.
Exiles!
'Twas the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive.
Boom, heightened difficulty victory. It's one so far.
Is ended.
Whew, and I let the story character win, too. Tizo's very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time.
Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp is a monster in disguise, a fiend, come forth to torment me until the day I die.
Lendl storms off in a fit of anger, very mad at a bat. Tizo reappears once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendl said before, if Tizo truly is a descendant of Haup the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The imp, Tizo, appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
That's a surprise. You can't... I thought they would redeem all of their green in one go, but he still has some green left over, surprisingly. Tizo had a flash of inspiration about his role in the Rites as part of the Nightwings. There we go. So far I picked you. That's the teleport that was showing up, which was a weird inclusion, but it's a neat trick to have at least. If banished, automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. That's a fun idea too. When saluting his adversaries, turns into a fast-moving howler or back. The ability to transform sounds really useful for utility, because then he can go back and forth between flying and being a howler. But I don't really know how a howler controls that well, which is kind of scary. But this little surprise explosion also sounds kind of badass, and I kind of want this one. There are none who would dare lay hands on any imp in anger, lest they inherit the curse of Haup the Swallow. Level up, there you go.
Honor is elusive, O Sir Gilman, yet enlightenment is eternal.
So grateful is this knight for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing here and now the forbidden dance of the sea domain.
Got you last time. So if it's banished, he instantly returns, which is a nice trick. Once per round, when saluting his adversaries, he freezes all exiles. While Gilman and his allies are banished, he moves faster than usual and temporarily has infinite stamina. So if he's the singular unit, he will just destroy. Which seems really awesome. I think I'm gonna go with that one. You're building up that green meter. It's getting long because I haven't used you very much. Next time, hopefully.
Until the stars align.
You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles bested the accusers and find Volfred waiting for you there.
Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now then, I've something that I wish to share with you if you've a moment. We have discussed the plan, for which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress towards the goal of it. It changed again? Now it's at 28%? Did that go higher? I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the Rites may take us next. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars, where once you saw but one.
The stars beckon. Where should I pick as my next destination? Haup, Jomoer, and the Bog Star again. That's happening a lot.
Several shining stars, a trick of the eye or the will of the scribes, who shall say? I, too, once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation rite, and I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realized that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we, in turn, influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Henceforth, you can use Volfred's planner to see your current progress. An object that shows the relative standings between the 9 triumvirs of the Rites. Whichever triumvirate curries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings for a chance at freedom. So what, whoever I face is most likely to come up next, I think? Let's see. Using Volfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Volfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now or any time in the Black Wagon or while searching the stars. How does this work? I don't think I fully understand this screen. Yeah. So what's confusing me a bit is just the fact that, like, I thought only we could do the rites. Can they all do the rites against each other all the time? Is that how it works? Huh. I guess maybe the idea is that we're the only person who can do liberation rites. So, like, they can do rites against each other constantly, but they can only face us for the liberation rite, and whoever's winning faces us each time, is the idea, I suppose. I'm just slightly unclear on that. I mean, it has to be that way, because there's what? So there's 8 different teams, like now I have a 9 and 0, so like, everyone else has done, actually not everyone else has done 9 matches. Everyone else has done 8 or 7? Essence has done 9. Essence and Chastity have done 9. Other characters, they have done 6 and 7 and various numbers. Huh. So I guess everyone must be able to face off against each other because everyone else has victories apparently, while we only have wins. So we've never lost. So they must be winning and losing against each other for this to work out. And I was just kind of lost track of like how the hell this works, I suppose. So once they introduced the idea that they needed us for the liberation rites, I just thought that we were just how rites worked, but I guess not. That makes sense because this guy thought he was tough shit and he was beating everybody at the rites. So that must mean they must have been able to face off against each other just fine. So we don't know when the next liberation will happen. The cycle of the rites returns fast. The next liberation rite should be sooner than before. I mean, I hope so, or this is going to be a gargantuan playthrough. We've done one rite. We've additional exiles required. What? The number of additional exiles required to join the Nightwings and fulfill a key aspect of the plan. So oh right, we still need a bog crone. And technically we need a tree guy still, don't we? A sap? Our sap character that we have isn't willing to do the rites at the moment. So we've done 9 rites, we've exiled one we've exiled one liberated. We've liberated 1 exile. We have 28% chance of success. Medium, the 2nd of 9th moon, 8:37 AS. At long last the plan is well underway. The cycle of the rites turns quickly for a time. We should soon have another stab upon the fall of Solium, VS. And here's the current lineup. So the top team right now is Essence, prisoners of war whose hatred for the Commonwealth runs deep. They're at 4-5, which somehow leads to them having more favor. Measure the current standing of the rites for the Essence. The triumvirate with the highest favor is poised to take on the Nightwings the next rite. Okay, how do I affect favor? How do you affect favor? Does it go up just because you play against them in general? How does it go down then? This team went down somehow? Lost standing. Fate were recently surpassed in favor relative to the triumvirates. Oh, they lost. Right, they probably didn't lose favor. They probably just fell in the ranking because someone went higher than them. It might be like the combined level of all their characters or something. Because I don't know how you lose favor necessarily. Let's see. Gain standing. Yeah, they rose in favor relative to others. And we will always be favored for some reason. More favor is gained and lost against the Nightwings than any other triumvirate. Okay, so we have the biggest... So I think it says gained and lost, so you do lose favor then. So basically people face off against each other and then their favor rises and lowers, and whoever you face off against will rise and lower more than others. So if you want to get someone to not be the person you face off against for the liberation rite, you need to like stomp them down now. Or maybe just
go intentionally against another team that you want to rise to the top, and then maybe even let them win so they can get a ton of favor, or even just play against, I don't know. Let's see. So ours are the triumvirate against all others are judged. Essence are called prisoners of war. The hatred of the Commonwealth runs deep. Chastity, corrupted opportunists who mean to use their rights for selfish gain. Fate, they cling to the belief that the scribes are watching over them. Withdrawn, defilers of the rights who forsake the scribes for a profane monster. Pyrehearts, once known for their spirit and bravery, now a craven laughingstock. Dissidents, chaotic firebrands, unconcerned about what is at stake in all this. Accusers, their righteous traditions have given way to ruthlessness and spite. Tempers, prideful at having prevailed more than all triumvirates combined. Honestly, when you go through the names all in order like that, the Tempers don't seem so bad. It's like they're just some guys that just want to win at their rights and just want to go free. Whereas some of these people are like, these people are cowards. These people don't care. These people are ruthless and spiteful. These people are profane defilers. The Fate are obviously the most immediately sympathetic people. They're like, I don't know, we believe in the scribes watching over us, and we just want to get through this and hope things work out. This guy's a prick and he's selfish, and these ones aren't so bad necessarily. They're enemies of the group of the people that banished us, but they're not like literally. They're not necessarily like evil. They're just from different countries. So 3 of them look better than the other ones, I would say. Not sure how much I'll use this screen to strategize, though, because I don't have super strong opinions of who I'd rather not face necessarily. Although some of them, the Bogcrones were a little scary at one point. I'll admit that much.